I just spent the better part of today editing a lot of the videos I've made, and I realized that I don't like cutting the videos as much, so I'm gonna make a conscious effort to try and speak more clearly and slowly and concisely to avoid that. On that note, today I want to talk about patience. um, this is something that I feel like most people struggle with, and I'm no different. I am the type of person who gets annoyed when they're stuck in traffic because when you really look at what traffic is, there's really no reason we should be stuck in it. More often than not, it's most people looking at an accident for no good reason, even though they have no reason to be staring at it. They are. I'm the type of person that doesn't like going to the Caribbean islands because I don't like the fact that it takes an hour and a half to get my food. And I'm the type of person that once they make a change in their life, wants to see results immediately. But there's a lot of benefits to patience. And today I kind of want to talk about that. Like I said, one of the things that kind of taught me to start paying more attention to patience was when I was in the Caribbean. And I decided that on this vacation, I was going to have a much more laid back approach. I wasn't going to be worried if things didn't come as quickly as I wanted to. I wasn't going to be the one to rush anybody or rush anything, even the vacation to get home. I was just going to slow down, be patient, enjoy. And because I did that, it changed the way that I view patience and slowing down altogether. So to start at the beginning, the first day of the trip, our bags got mishandled. I don't know what happened. It just took a very long time to get our bags. And it took like 45 minutes. And while I was standing there, it was me, my mom, and I think one of my cousins was there. And on my other side was one of the guys that worked at the airport. And I think my cousin said something along the lines of, "This is so annoying. Like, oh, like, why can't we just get our bags? We could have been at halfway to the hotel by now." And I was like, "Yeah, but what are we in a rush to go do? Like, we're on vacation." And the guy at the airport hit me on the back and went, "That's the spirit. You sound like an islander." And I was like, "Huh, wow, like, that was pretty cool." And yeah, so again, I carried that view into the rest of the trip. Now, going to the restaurant was still kind of annoying because when I go to a restaurant, I want to get my food. I'm hungry. I'm going to the restaurant because I am hungry. So to know that I'm going to the restaurant hungry and I'm still going to end up waiting like an hour can be frustrating. It can test my patience. So I just decided to try and focus on something else, something that wouldn't aggravate me as much. I made sure that we ordered appetizers, but I took a moment to look around and be happy as to where I was. I was enjoying my surroundings, and I wasn't just enjoying the surroundings, I was enjoying the company of the people that I was with because I was with my family. And family is the most important thing. And so since that vacation, I have had a few instances at home where I've also practiced patience. I remember as a kid, my parents always used to say to me, "Patience is a virtue." And at the point when they would tell me this, I would always already be annoyed about something, and I thought they would be trying to just rage bait me by saying this, and it would just make me more angry. But as I've gotten older and as I've grown up, I've realized that it's true. Patience really is a virtue. I remember probably like last summer when we came back from the trip, I was driving to the gym and there was a traffic jam. It was like 5:30. Now, I don't know why I decided to go to the gym at 5:30, but I did. And I was sitting at a red light and I had my windows down and I had my music up, and the guy next to me in the car also had his window down, and he just shouted to me like, "Isn't this great?" Like, sarcastically, like, "Oh, we're stuck in traffic, whatever." And I was like, "Hey man, I'm just sitting here enjoying the music. I'm in no rush." And he just kind of looked at me and started laughing, and I think, or at least I'd like to hope, that I had a little bit of influence on maybe changing his perspective on it too. And it was true though. It sucked that I was stuck in traffic, but I really was just enjoying the weather. It was a nice summer night, well, late afternoon, and I had some good music on the radio. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather be there quicker, but I can't be. So I'm just enjoying where I am and making the best of it. And the other avenue that I've been practicing patience a lot too is in the gym. A lot of people want to see results quickly, and to be honest, I'm one of them. I start working out, and if I don't see results quickly, it's dejecting and it's aggravating, and I get impatient. But I think the beautiful thing about things taking time is when you eventually do get them, you appreciate them more. You appreciate the hard work, and you understand the amount of work that it takes to get to that point, so you appreciate it more. And I think that's kind of nowadays, a lot of people, especially in fitness, have tried to get around the hard work. They try to, take, like, for example, they take steroids, or they're on these weight loss medications, and they try to just get around the hard work that it takes to build a body. And that comes with its own side effects. That comes with its own issues. I mean, obviously it's not good for your health, but if you're so quick to get to your goal, you're just going to try and find another mountain to climb. You're just going to find another thing that you want, that you're going to try and find another shortcut that's probably even less healthy than what you're already doing. But when things take time, you put more detail into them. It becomes more of it's like a sculptor making a beautiful piece of marble and turning it into a Greek goddess or whatever they're sculpting. Because there's so much time and effort put into it, you appreciate it more. That's what makes it so valuable. The quicker you get something, the less value it has. It's like, it's all worth it. It just takes time. And this is a little bit shorter of an episode, but it's something that I still really wanted to talk about. Another thing that I've talked about a lot on this channel is relationships. When you rush into a relationship, more often than not, it doesn't work. Because you're not taking the time to learn and appreciate the person. Relationships, even if it's not a romantic relationship, even if it's a friendship, the longer you put into it, the more you appreciate it. Because you take the time to get to know somebody, to understand them, to understand who they are and what they like. That it's more valuable because there's more of an understanding of that person. And if it's just like I know the surface level stuff, I know what your favorite color is and who your favorite musician is and whatever, let's get into a relationship, let's start dating. Once you find other things about them that you might not like, it kind of throws you, because you're like, I didn't know that before we started dating. I wouldn't have dated you if I knew that. And the more you find out about somebody, and the more things you find out about them that you like, if they have a flaw that isn't something crazy, it doesn't matter as much, because you know so much good about them that the little negative that it's like, okay. And like I said, that's like little things, like, if they have a weird hobby or whatever it is, you don't care. You're like, I know how great of a person you really are. I know everything I know about you. That doesn't bother me. And in the pursuit of your goals, like I said with fitness, or whatever your goal might be, it might be a career you might be going after. It might be you want to win. It might be you want to win an Oscar. You might want to be an astronaut. Whatever it is. The journey that you take to get there is pretty fun. Getting there is great, but I know it's a cheesy quote, but it's like it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. And it really is. I mean, there's a reason that it's a popular quote, because when you go after something, you have that mountain, you have that thing that you're going after, but the experiences you have and the people you meet along the way and the side quests you go on to get to them, and even the diversions that you don't even think are a possibility, that's what makes it worth it. That's like, those are the stories you tell. I mean, if you become successful at something, it's like, yeah, I won an Oscar, but let me tell you about when we were filming the movie, or when I was coming up, all these crazy things that happened. It's like, that's what makes it so much fun. That's what makes it so special. Like, those are the stories you tell, being so to kind of go back to the main thing of being patient, I think being patient gives you more of an appreciation for whatever it is you're going after. And if you're not going after anything, being patient just gives you an opportunity to look around and truly be great for your surroundings. Be grateful that you are above ground. Be grateful that you have loved ones surrounding you. Be grateful that it's a beautiful day out. Whatever it might be. When you take a second and you're patient, you can appreciate so much more about life. Thanks for watching.